Hey everybody, my name is Sam.
And I'm Angela, and we're Green Acre Homestead.
Welcome back. You've not been in a couple of videos lately. Why not? You got some aversion to insulation?
Yes, aversion to insulation.
Today we are continuing working on converting the storage shed that you see behind us into a home office slash shed conversion slash
Soap shack.
Yes, soap shack for Angela to run her home business out of. If you're just now finding us in this video, there's a full playlist below where we started from square one with this whole building. So go catch up if you're missing the show already. Okay, I guess that's enough sales pitch.
In this video, we are going to start paneling the inside of the shed, which means that we won't have insulation on the walls. Yay!
Well, yeah, we won't see the insulation that's on the walls.
It'll look like a real wall. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Building a real wall.
This video is going to start a couple of days back where we start with the ceiling. So let's go.
Let's go.
Fastest I've ever seen you move.
Blah, 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 blah.
So Sam already put up some glue to help hold it up to the ceiling, and now we are going to brad nail it up with Sam's handy dandy gun.
Good job. Good job. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
The end. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to fit this piece in.
There it goes. Does it need to come down some? Or it doesn't come down any?
We want it to be towards the wall as much as we can.
Yeah, mine is.
Okay. Look good?
Yes.
We need to go ahead and clean out the insulation, and all this stuff is destined for my workshop. So Angela's back in the element over, and we're going to load it in the element for now because I don't have room in my shop just yet for this. So in the meantime, we'll use our car as storage. There you go. It's good. Yeah. It's like loading flowers from Night of the Roxbury.
The first one went up pretty easy, so we are going to start on the second one on this side. And we're going to go ahead and mirror the images. We're going to mirror the measurements that we got up here to do over here. We'll dry fit it, glue, and push.
Brad now.
Brad now.
So the way that I'm framing in this gable into the shed roof so that the ceiling covering fits is to take more of these 2x2s that I used whenever I was thickening and beefing up the roof rafters for the insulation. What I'm doing is cutting them to shorter lengths so they fit up here in the triangles, and then we're taking the ceiling paneling and just continuing it all the way to the wall. We're treating this as the ceiling being one solid unit, and then what we'll do whenever we do the wall covering, we'll fit it into place and kind of let it, you know, go, let the ceiling overlap it, I guess. So we're just treating them as separate planes, and we're allowing them to intersect wherever they're going to intersect in the future. We're not worrying about that intersection point just yet. We're doing that. I think that's the most confusing way to ever to explain that.
What have you got?
Glue. We are down to our last 2 pieces, which is the perks of a not huge giant shed. 4 pieces of paneling does the whole roof. So let's finish this.
And it makes you feel very accomplished.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait a little bit. We're almost done. Well, that was horribly fun. We won't go into any details. But since that one was so fun, we're going to trim a little bit extra off of this one to make sure we have enough room to fit and it's not going to bow in or out any.
We're not in the having fun business right now. I'll let you be on this side. Oh, look at you. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I was looking at you. Oh, yeah, now you're getting confident.
Having too much fun.
At my expense, apparently. All right,
We have
how's my crack look?
a lot better.
My crack looking at my butt joints all right down there?
Yeah.
Okay,
It'll
good.
be pushed over this way a lot more.
All right, cool.
But that's much better.
Saw you looking at my butt joint.
Your crack.
There's people down there, they're looking at my butt joint too. Alright, it's glued. What do we got? Nomenclature police out there?
It's falling. It's falling.
Yep.
Except you need the ladder, not me.
Call me short, huh? Well, let me get the ladder back where I can actually stand. Oh. There went that one.
Sam.
Okay. I have this better now. Alright, now can you push the bottom that way any? Just push it up against the wall like normal. If it's okay, it's okay. You good?
That's what I can do.
Okay.
This last piece, Isaac.
What do you think?
It's our last piece. It looks pretty good.
It does.
Well, that is going to be it for today's work. Not for the video as a whole. So, I think we got a lot accomplished for... How long were we in here?
I'm not sure.
Felt like a couple of days. Yeah.
But it's one of those things, like I said earlier, it's a big accomplishment. You can see what you've done.
Yeah.
It's not like electrical where you're like, I can't see anything.
Oh, okay. That's why I got to do all the electrical, huh?
Yep.
Actually, you did the rough electrical. What are you talking about?
Well, now you can't see any of it.
I've been insulating. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Well, that's it for us for today, but stay tuned, and we'll pick this back up in a little bit.
Bye. What are you looking at?
You.
Oh. Okay.
Them.
Scoot over. You're in the way.
Let's scoot back.
It's kind of cold out here today.
It is. Someone had the idea of, hey, let's get out early in the morning and start working on this soap shack because
We need to go out later.
she wants to go out clothes shopping later. So that's great. The sun is out. It's supposed to be warm, but we are working in a shaded, fully insulated building, and that means cold. Either way, welcome back to day 2 of paneling. What we have done in the background at the gable ends is we cut some short little 2x4 and 2x2 pieces and basically just built out the top gable walls to match the thickness of the wall below it and the rest of the shed as a whole. This will allow us to take the paneling and just plop it up there and staple it or nail it in place, and you should never know the difference. We do want to give that construction glue time to dry and cure, so we're going to skip ahead, or rather redirect ourselves to begin cutting paneling for the walls, and we're going to start at the front with the window and work our way around, we think.
We'll see what happens.
Alright,
Let's go.
Hey, look who decided to use the nail gun! She's also the one that convinced me to buy the cordless one. So,
For this reason.
for this reason.
Well, soap shack reason.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, well, you nail that one. I'm going to go outside and cut a couple more pieces then.
Okay.
You got
this piece?
I was going to go this way.
Okay.
That's another complicated cut. So let's do the easy stuff.
Okay. Well, I'd start over there then.
The wall matches the color of your pullover.
Oh, I blend in.
Looks like salmon. Okay, well, have fun. We have reached a milestone, milepost, whatever. We're here, and we're at the point where I can finally get my screwdriver out of the wall. So let's get my screwdriver out of the wall. Where's the rest of it? Oh, no. Okay, the rest is in the toolbox because I was using this nut driver part. Okay, good. Welcome home. All right.
To move on.
Yes, now we can move on. And this is the hardest piece to cut, we've determined. because in this one panel we have the exhaust fan, we have a double outlet box, plus we have the water heater wire coming out of the wall. So Angel's going to totally take this one over, so I'm out. Good luck.
Oh, please.
Alright, no. Alright, that one's going to be easy. It's just drilling a hole. This is easy with the...
Does that trim come off?
Yeah. You'll see, it's easy. It's all easy steps. You just got to take it one at a time.
Now turn it over. No?
What?
Yeah. And measure down and over and get a center point and then draw the circle.
Yeah, that's all I was going to do. Taking my ideas. Let me tell you guys something. You ready? You're listening? Okay. Angela had the great idea to pull the cover off the fan and measure the center point of the bolt that sticks out. Great job. She's incredibly smart. That's why I married her. So from there, we marked the closest ring we could with the shroud. And now we measured and we found our distance basically to make a circle. So I'm going to go ahead and finish drawing this, and she is going to cut it out because she had the idea.
I don't know about that. Where's the thing?
What did you say?
I can try.
Try. She'll get it knocked out. I'm not worried. Not my workshop.
There it is.
Hey, let me put this down.
Wait.
Hang on.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm tearing sheets, honey.
You're what? You need my help?
Are you leaving?
No, do you need my help? Look at that. That's on the wrong side.
You're hilarious. Well, let's see how bad it fits.
I'm sure it's fine. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there's a couple of things down there fighting us, the wire, but we'll see if it fits roughly. It will, I'm sure it's fine.
Because it was my idea. Oh, nice.
Hey, look here. How's my butt joint look?
It actually looks good.
Well, my butt joints look good all the time. That's things I gotta cut out of the video, I guess. So we want to show you guys a tool that we bought to use for this project that we've waited until now to show and talk about it because we weren't sure if it was going to work. Then it was one of those gimmicks, you know, as seen on TV. But it works, and it works really good. So it's called a blind mark, and basically what it is a set of magnets. One goes in the outlet box, the other goes on the other side of your panel, and it allows you to perfectly, careful, lose a finger.
They're very strong.
Really strong.
You cannot pull them apart this way.
Yeah. You totally derailed me. Magnets, blah, blah, blah. Okay. What they're designed to do is to allow you to mark your outlet locations for cutting out of drywall or paneling without having to measure, and mark and find out you messed it up. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take you over here. I'll let Angela show you a practical application of the tool because she's been using them. And yeah, check it out.
So this is the little pack that we got. It comes with 3 inserts, so you can do 3 outlets per sheet of plywood or whatever you're doing. And then 1 that goes on the outside. So pretty much you take one of these. It has an arrow to make sure you point your arrows the same way we do up. And then it has 2 little hooks that you put into the little screw holes on your outlet. And so it is flush, and you can put your sheetrock or whatever on top, which we're going to do with our little piece of plywood right now. Alright, so I know it is over here somewhere. Boom! There it is. And then our outlets seem to be just a little bit larger, so I'm making the pencil line just a little bit bigger. There's your basic pencil line. Now we can cut it out and go. Okay. Works pretty well. It came time to get a new air nailer because the other one bit the dust. Sam had looked at some of the air powered ones, but you're restricted by a hose with that. And when I found out that they had battery powered ones, I'm like, it's worth the money. Let's get that. You can go anywhere with it, including my soap shack. So I have to say it is very easy to use, and it's actually not that intimidating compared to some of the nailers that Sam has that I don't like to use. But this one is easy. It is a Craftsman. It's an 18 gauge brad nailer, and it matches all of Sam's other tools, and so it uses the same batteries as his other tools, which comes in very handy.
So is it intimidating for you to use that? I know you use tools.
Not.
You know, people may be wondering.
It's actually not, and it doesn't kick or anything really bad either.
Is it really loud?
Not really. I don't think so.
No louder than a feral child.
Right.
Okay, I guess that's all the questions I got. Well, that concludes the installation and paneling of all the walls, the ceiling, the gable ends, but there's one last thing, the doors.
So here it is, and actually I don't know if you can tell, probably not, but it doesn't echo anymore. You can tell it's very well insulated and insulated, I guess. I think it looks really great. We are going to be painting soon, hopefully as long as the weather stays warm enough that we can. I have to say that using the little, I don't remember what it's called, the magnetic thing for the outlets helped tremendously. That was so much better, and we didn't have a whole lot of miscuts and stuff like that. So if you're doing anything like that, I would recommend getting one. It was so much easier. So if you can see the peak, it does have a gap. We do have plans for that. We may put like some sort of beam or something up there, and I kind of changed my mind on lights, so you'll have to stay tuned to see what we decided to do there. But we will not have this giant crack open forever.
Alright, so the next step for the shed will be painting, which is all you. I'm ducking out for that one. And then once everything's painted, we will go back and do all the trim work and finish work. So
I know we plan on like at this crack and that crack. We're going to probably put some sort of molding, since there is a larger crack that you can't just use caulk or something to fill it up.
yeah, I will probably just measure it and cut some custom trim on my table saw in my workshop, probably out of some leftover 2x4s. Nothing fancy, but something that is appropriate for the size and the angles. So I'm just thinking if I should do that before you paint, because then if it's up there it'd be easy to paint. Anyway. Yeah. Well guys, I guess that's it for the paneling, because the whole soap shack is paneled. Woohoo! Looks good, feels nice, and it's one other big chunk knocked out towards making this a workable space for you.
Yes. Well, leave us a comment or questions below. We love to read them, even if we don't get to comment back on all of them. And otherwise, we'll see you guys next time in the Soap Shack.
Bye.
Bye.